to the headlines.
Counterfeit drugs still threaten Kenya's healthcare supply chain without proper tracking. Unverified crops risk locking Kenyan farmers out of export markets. Without transparency, shoppers remain blind to product origins.
Hello and welcome to Traceability TV News, your source for the latest updates on global traceability and safety concerns. I'm your host, Miriam Munyoki. Even as Kenya's healthcare system continues to advance, counterfeit drugs continue to remain a silent threat, infiltrating the supply chains, putting lives at risk, and undermining trust in treatment. With over 70% of pharmaceuticals imported, fragmented logistics leave dangerous gaps in oversight. Without robust tracking, falsified medicines will keep slipping through the cracks. Our reporter provides us with a solution on how global standards like GS1 barcodes and traceability systems could be the key to protecting patients.
In Nairobi's bustling pharmacies and rural clinics alike, counterfeit drugs are masquerading as life-saving treatments. The problem stems from disjointed supply chains where shipments change hands without consistent data or verification. GS1 standards offer a proven solution, barcodes that trace every product from manufacturer to patient, ensuring authenticity. With global data sharing protocols, health authorities can detect anomalies, flag suspicious batches, and respond faster to threats. Traceability systems also empower consumers, allowing them to verify medicine with a simple scan. Kenya's regulators are exploring these tools, but implementation remains slow and public awareness is limited. Until these systems are fully adopted, the risk remains high and the call for action grows louder. Regis Regina, Traceability TV.
Global consumers are growing more cautious. The call for transparency in product sourcing is reaching a tipping point. A recent survey shows that 75% of shoppers now consider transparency essential, and many are ready to walk away from brands that fall short. In response, Europe is rolling out a digital product passports to reveal where goods come from, how they're made, and how they can be reused. But without standardized systems, these efforts risk fragmentation and confusion. Our reporter explores how GS1 standards are helping bridge the gap between clarity to the shelves and confidence to the checkout.
From the clothes we wear to the food on our shelves, today's consumers are asking tougher questions. Who made this? What's in it? And where did it come from? But for many brands, answering those questions isn't easy. Supply chains are sprawling, data is scattered, and transparency often gets lost in the shuffle. That's where GS1 standards come in, providing a common language for tracking products across borders and industries. With globally recognized barcodes and synchronized data systems, digital product passports can now trace every step of a product's journey, from raw materials to retail. These tools don't just help brands meet rising consumer expectations, they also spotlight ethical sourcing, environmental impact, and product safety. For shoppers, it's a simple scan that unlocks the full story. And for businesses, it's a chance to build trust in a market where transparency is no longer optional, it's expected. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
Kenya's farmers are facing a new challenge, not from drought or pests, but from paperwork. As global buyers tighten rules on food safety and traceability, unverified crops risk being shut out of lucrative export markets. That means even top-quality produce could be rejected at the border. The potential losses run into millions of shillings, threatening livelihoods.
Kenya's fresh produce from avocados to mangoes remain in high demand abroad. But exporters warn, the real problem isn't quality, it's proof. Without reliable records, Crops can't show where they came from or how they were handled. GS1 offers a solution. Globally recognized barcodes and digital tools that trace food from farm to pot. Each item gets a unique identity linked to verified data or origin, treatment, and transport. That transparency speeds up border checks, reduces costly rejections, and reassures buyers who want proof of safety and sustainability. For farmers, adopting GS1 standards isn't just compliance, it's the passport to global markets. Regis Regina, Traceability TV.
We're now taking a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more news updates after the break. Welcome to Traceability TV, your ultimate destination for all things traceability. We're the global platform that brings you the latest in traceability news, interviews, and live event coverage. From in-depth news updates to exclusive interviews, Traceability TV keeps you informed on the practices that are transforming industries worldwide. Our mission is simple: empowering organizations to achieve transparency, accountability, and sustainability throughout their supply chains. Our vision: a world where every product's journey is visible, ethical, and sustainable. At Traceability TV, we offer unparalleled opportunities for brand visibility. Feature your company, highlight your traceability solutions, and showcase your commitment to GS1 standards. Leverage our expertise to create high-quality advertisement videos that resonate with your audience, or sponsor a segment to position your brand as a leader in the traceability space. You can support us by partnering on special projects. Your contributions help us deliver more in-depth analyses and expand our global coverage. Traceability TV is more than just a channel, it's a movement. Join us in building a future where every product's journey is visible and trusted. Traceability TV. We trace it, you trust it. Africa's trade corridors face a costly problem. Cargo theft and delivery delays are draining billions from businesses. The real issue is poor tracking. When goods move without records, accountability disappears. From medicine to fresh foods, entire sectors are at risk.
A shipment goes missing, a delivery arrives late, the losses keep piling up. Much of it comes down to weak tracing, where cargo changes hands with no clear record. The gap makes theft easier, recovery harder, and delays more common. GS1 offers a simple fix: barcodes and digital systems that give every item a unique identity. With each scan, goods can be tracked from origin to destination in real time. It means faster customs checks, fewer blind spots, and stronger trust between buyers and sellers. For Africa's economies, traceability isn't just protection, it's a chance to compete globally. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
Kenya is drowning in plastic. Every year, the country produces up to 1.3 million tons of plastic waste, yet less than 10% ever gets recycled. The rest, it clogs rivers, chokes landfills, and litters the streets. The waste crisis is now colliding with a global demand for accountability. Europe is introducing digital product passports to track plastics, and Kenya risks falling behind unless it embraces smarter solutions.
Walk through Nairobi, and the problem is impossible to miss. Plastic bottles and wrappers blocking drainage systems, turning roads into rivers. Kenya generates around 22,000 tons of solid waste every day, with plastic making up a fifth of it. But here's the real challenge: invisibility. Most products carry no record of where they came from, what they are made of, and where they should go after use. That's where GS1 standards step in. By giving every item a digital identity through barcodes and QR codes, plastics can be tracked from production to disposal. Regulators get the data they need, consumers get clarity, and brands can finally prove their sustainability claims. For Kenya, Traceability could be the difference between a future buried in plastic or one that leads in the circular economy. Rinta Luther, Traceability TV.
Welcome to Visibility Sports News. I'm your host Regan Getao. Scan before you swallow. That's the new message for athletes facing the hidden dangers of dietary supplements. Across the world, banned substances in unverified products have cost competitors medals, reputations, and even careers. In Kenya, where sports is a national pride, the risks are just as real.
For athletes, one mistake can end a career. A supplement bought in good faith could contain a banned ingredient, leading to instant disqualification. The problem? Most products lack transparency on origin, content, or even handling. GS1 study barcodes are changing that. A simple scan with a smartphone can reveal verified information, where the supplement came from, its ingredients, and whether it meets anti-doping rules. That means fewer risks, quicker decisions, and safer competition. Coaches, teams, and regulators also gain real-time data to protect their athletes. In a world where victory can be stripped in seconds, GS1 is safeguarding every athlete's need. Regis Regina, Traceability TV.
And that wraps up our news bulletin for the day. Stay tuned for an informative documentary. And as always, I've been your host, Miriam Munyoki, and this is Traceability TV. In the heat of competition, victory often comes down to fractions of a second, a few centimeters, or a single decision. But what if the key to unlocking athletic greatness wasn't just in the hours spent training, but in the unseen technology that tracks, analyzes, and enhances performance? This is the story of how traceability is revolutionizing the world of sports and redefining the competitive edge. From the first Olympic Games in ancient Greece to the dawn of modern sports, the pursuit of excellence has been relentless. But for centuries, success relied on intuition, raw talent, and trial and error training. Coaches observed, athletes pushed the limits, and the results? Unpredictable. Today, we stand in a new era, an era where precision, data, and traceability turn guesswork into science. The transformation didn't happen overnight. It's a result of decades of innovation, bridging human potential with technological advancement. Every heartbeat, every stride, every movement tells a story. Traceability begins here, in training, with wearable sensors and biometric trackers. Every aspect of an athlete's journey can be monitored in real time. Heart rate, muscle fatigue, oxygen levels. It's all captured, analyzed, and translated into actionable insights. Milliseconds. In elite sports, they are the difference between glory and heartbreak. Training is no longer just physical, it's scientific. Each session becomes a data-driven experiment to maximize output and minimize risk. Traceability doesn't just push athletes forward, it protects them. Injuries, the bane of any athlete's career, are now being tackled before they even happen. By tracking joint stress, muscle strains, and overuse patterns, coaches and medical teams can identify red flags long before they become career-ending setbacks. It's not just about recovery, it's about resilience. Every setback becomes an opportunity for a comeback. With traceability, recovery is no longer guesswork. It's a roadmap to getting back in the game. On game day, traceability shifts into high gear. Using advanced analytics, teams can predict opponent strategies, fine-tune plays, and make split-second decisions with precision. Even in the heat of competition, data is a weapon. Traceability ensures no serve, no pass, no play goes unnoticed. Every angle, every move is analyzed. It's about playing smarter, not just harder. But traceability isn't just for the athletes, it's for the fans too. With real-time stats and performance insights, fans are closer to the action than ever before. They see what the coaches see. They understand the strategies unfolding before their eyes. It's not just a game, it's an experience. From the training ground to the podium, from injury to recovery, from the fans to the future, traceability is a competitive edge that defines the next generation of champions. The future of sports is here, and it's traceable.